video. Today we wanted to highlight the job of a product owner, what they do and how they work with a development team. And really just introduce to you guys that a job in IT means more than just coding. A job in IT doesn't mean you have to code on a computer all day. In fact, there's a plethora of different opportunities and career paths you can take that can make use of your unique strengths and interests. From designing products to improving communication flows, installing networks and databases, sell equipment and products, as well as consult big companies or customers on new improvements, or even pursuing and defending against cyber criminals. One of these roles we would like to highlight today is the product owner.
So what does a product owner do? The product owner works in a Scrum team in a development role who represents the business and user communities. They work with the user group to determine which features would be in the final product release to make the users satisfied. They also define and prioritize that development team's workflow and product components, and they're accountable for providing items in the product backlog to achieve the goals and missions of that development team. As they change, they evaluate and adjust the product progress based on the client needs. So as this product is developed, the client will come up with more things it needs to do. It's the product owner's job to stay on top of everything and to inform the team of what needs to get done. Next, I'd like to introduce Courtney Listenby, an FSU graduate working as a senior product owner at Aptian. In this interview she did with FSU Code Education.
Hi, my name is Courtney Listenby. I work at Aptian as a senior product owner, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, so what are your responsibilities as a product owner? Can you give us like an overview of your day-to-day? What kind of challenges do you face, and how do you go about overcoming those challenges?
Yeah, so as a product owner, I am pretty much representing just the business or customer need, and then relaying that to my developers or my team in a form of writing stories. And so that story, has what exactly the business needs, how it's going to function, acceptance criteria and whatnot. And so day to day, it's a lot of answering questions, making sure the developers understand the business need, and then asking them any questions that they might have too, or answering those.
Cool. So you kind of serve as a bridge between the business and your company. All right. What's your favorite part about your job?
My favorite part about my job is, that we're legit building stuff. So on my current team, I'm basically building a payment system, so kind of like a PayPal 2.0, and then I can see like real customers and like see it in real life, like what we're actually delivering and like the money that it's bringing forward to our company. So I think it's really cool to be able to like understand who the customers are who need this, and then relay that to my team, and then see it like really brought to life. Like that is like what's so cool about our job. And then also like really stability, like working in coronavirus times, a lot of people are laid off, where in a time like this IT is like flourishing. So this is so fun. Like this is what's skyrocketing. This is like stability. This is like amazing. I was like, this is the career I want to kind of go down. So it's been, I love the profession. I think it's so much fun. I push my younger cousins to it. I'm like, go major in IT, go major in computer science, get out there. Like it only makes sense that this is like such a great profession. So
I feel the same
and
way.
It's fun.
My little sister just started her first semester at FSU this year, and she went in as engineering, I think, and I was like, you should switch. You should come to ICT. It's so much fun.
Yeah, like my cousin had to do engineering too, and she was on like, you're automatically on a 5-year program, and it's like, it doesn't have to be like that, and you can still probably make the same as an engineer, coming out. So.
And that's sort of the purpose of these videos is I feel like a lot of kids aren't even aware that the ICT major exists. Like I wasn't aware of it until probably 2 years in. So I'm just trying to like get the word out about like all of these opportunities and stuff.
Right. And I know when traveling across and like when talking to my younger siblings and whatnot, when traveling across the state of Florida, talking to like younger students, you know, elementary school, middle school, and high school kids, trying to get them, you know, motivated to join back in college when I would do that. With EBE, we literally heard that across the board. It's like, well, we don't want to sit on like at a computer and like code all day. And it's like, well, that's not what the profession is. Like, yes, there are computer science engineers and developers who do that, but at the same time, it's like they're not just coding. It's like they're having to talk to, you know, you're having to collaborate with other people and like solve real life problems. But it's not just that. Like, I am not a developer. I don't know how to code like whatsoever, you know, maybe some front end stuff, but it's like I know enough of the back end work and how APIs work and stuff, enough to be dangerous, but that's not my main job. So it's a lot of it is like coordinating and making sure, you know, understanding the business need and then relaying that back. So I think if more people were open to like what other careers are out there within IT, for sure, they'd be more inspired and not so scared of the profession.
Hope you enjoyed this brief interview and are now interested in finding out more about being a product owner.
So guys, remember that a product owner is a really important job on the development team that oversees the product's lifespan and is responsible for addressing the needs of the customer and the business in relation to that product.
IT is so much more than simply coding, and there's tons of different jobs and areas you can get involved in.
So it's never too early to start looking, start finding your passion, and getting started on that path. Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Bye.